Helper, this video is for you. It's going to mostly be about your visit last night, but there might be some other things too. First of all, since we've never really spoken, I'll introduce myself. My name is Maya, and I'm also the butterfly or infected Selene. So first thing, last night when you came in to chat, I noticed that the first thing you did was inquire about Natty's well-being. And in the past, you've said yourself that you care about this woman. So you know what it feels like to care for someone, worry about them, and yet not know if they're okay. And, well, we feel the same way about Cot. Each one of us is here, after all, for him. We may have formed close bonds with each other, and others that we've met through all of this, but originally, we all watched one single video that Cot put up, and decided to keep watching, and eventually to help him. So we're certainly not going to stop worrying now and stop questioning, especially when we don't have any of the answers. In a way, it could be your undoing in refusing to tell us anything, since as humans, when we want to understand something and help someone we care about, we will stop at nothing. And certainly, if the infection won't stop, Natalie won't either. I mean, you might have even left the area completely for all I know, but that's not going to stop me from combing the streets of Seattle, even with nothing to go on. So, please, just give us one hint to his condition. Even he's okay would let us breathe easier. And I know that you don't want the infection to know, but without some kind of answers, we're liable to go looking for them ourselves, and that probably won't end well at all. But, speaking of the infection, I had wanted to ask this last night, but didn't have the chance and couldn't find the right words. You say she's dangerous, and you point to the events on Monday as being coinciding with that, and that being an example of how dangerous she is. But I have to wonder, given the way that you speak about her, and please forgive me if I'm overstepping my bounds on this one, I can't help but wonder if she didn't maybe harm you personally in some way, once upon a time. This may be asking a hell of a lot, but if we did know of a specific incident in which she harmed you or someone you cared about, it would help us to understand your distrust of her, and also maybe to disassociate ourselves from her, as you put it. But without any proof or knowledge of how she's dangerous, it's very hard to break that bond. You gotta remember, I mean, to leave her is also to potentially leave the family, because, you know, one of us leaves and the rest of us leave, we all lose touch. And we've formed bonds that, if broken, are gonna feel like severed limbs. By your own rules, Helper. Number 803. Bonds are immeasurably valuable. I think that's actually my favorite and most meaningful to me. So I can't stress enough how valuable our bonds are. So, I think that's all I have to say today. Just some of the questions and thoughts I've had tumbling around my head since last night. I do hope that both you and Cot are doing well, though, and that you're safe. So, until next time, Helper.